new monetary opportunities, new opportunities to gain wealth. Okay, the card clarifying this is the Four of Cups. Okay, this is giving me, now before I give you the vibes of how it's given, what it's given to me with the two cards that's already here looking at me now, I'm gonna tell you the meanings of it. Okay, the meaning of the Four of Cups, you guys, is basically being bored, you know, regretting something, maybe refusing some offers, feeling like they missed out on some opportunities, stagnation, stuff like that. Kind of focusing on the negative, focusing on things that really don't matter. Okay, when you have other opportunities there for you. This also meditating, dreaming, fantasizing about somebody, fantasizing about something. This can be boredom or frustration. Okay, and depression. You guys, what I'm getting from this is, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm getting frustration from this. See how that hand is again offering? Okay? See how again there's a hand offering here. Oh shit, I took the whole card. See how the hand is offering here and then the hand is offering again? Somebody got frustrated with their monetary situation. Okay? What do you mean, Lindsay? I mean that somebody got frustrated with how they were living. There was some type of, okay, so the woman, let me say this real quick, okay? Miss Teresa could have had a nice job and all of that, but let's just be honest, you guys, if the woman was sick and she had cancer, okay, that's a lot of money coming out of that household. Okay, that's frustration. That's having to constantly give your money to something else because you're trying to keep this woman alive. So you get frustration here. Somebody's frustrated. They tired of living paycheck to paycheck. So what do? You know?
Why were you stockpiling hundreds of human body parts here, sir? That's Art Rathburn. And remember his business 13 months ago? For 2 days, federal investigators dressed in hazmat suits removed body parts of 1,000 different people. Arms, legs, heads cut up and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they would be fresh for the black market. Today, the rundown warehouse on Detroit's east side is shuttered and up for sale. Sources say Rathburn's seized records led them to the Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont. It's difficult to see from the outside, but sources say the hazmat suits and raid are underway on the 6th floor of this office building. The same paper trail led investigators to Biological Resource Center in Phoenix last January, and another raid removing body parts and corpses. There were also ties to similar businesses in Las Vegas. Since these dealt directly with the public, families were left without answers. Julie donated her husband Steve's body and was promised his cremated remains back in a month.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good. Yet it doesn't sound like it is.
What do you say to all those families who had no idea their loved ones were in here? Michigan pulled Art Rathburn's license last year after our reporting, even though they were told about his problems 2 years before.
You can go find out what the heck he is doing, and that wasn't done. Right?
Did we do something 2 years ago? No, we didn't. Are we doing an investigation now? Yes, we are.
Are you worried about going to prison? Now, no one has been charged by the feds yet. There are actually 2 locations involved in this raid going on right now in the Chicago area. The offices in Rosemont and the lab in another suburb where they have found body parts. But my sources say this case is winding down, and with this new evidence in Chicago, they can now finish this case after some 13 months.
This is so gruesome. Any idea how many families you're talking about here with loved ones that may be involved?
It's going to depend a lot on the records. It depends if they're talking hundreds or thousands, and with those records that they've seized, and are those records even up to date, or have they been doctored? That could be spelled out in an indictment once it's handed down.
Yeah, if you would not expect it necessarily to be accurate the way it's been handled so far. It could be very,
Okay, if I had to sit and pull on each person, that would you guys would be all day. So this is for the hotel staff, okay? The first card is the Seven of Swords, okay? And the Seven of Swords is about getting away with something, or some type of lies, some type of manipulation, okay? Underhanded, scheming, scamming, spying, stuff like that. This was the problem that the hotel staff was having. Maybe this was the accusations, because swords is about communication. Maybe this is what people were saying, okay? Well, not maybe, people were saying that they felt like the hotel was getting away with things, that the hotel was lying, and that the hotel knew more about Miss Jenkins than they were letting off at the time. So this could very well be that, or this could be that they really were doing some scheming. They really were doing underhanded things at that hotel at that time. It was rumored, okay, and I'm going to say rumored, allegedly, that the hotel was organ harvesting. That's one of the main spots where organ harvesting was conducted there, I guess. That's what people were, that's what the story was. And they were saying that people either tried or they did harvest organs from Kenneka. It was people saying that the hotel actually cut her and took organs out, and then it was people saying that the hotel tried to, okay? And this is all alleged, okay? As I always say, we are not claiming anyone to be innocent, nor are we claiming anyone to be guilty. And this is for the problem for the hotel staff. The card that clarified the Seven of Swords is the Hierophant, okay? The Hierophant is about traditional values, you know, institutions, whether that be a school, a judicial system, any type of institution, building, economic institution, okay? So remember in Miss Roberts' reading when I said something about some higher ups. Also in Miss Shemaya's reading, there's also information suggesting that there are some higher up people also involved in the case of Kenneka Jenkins.
I can't wrap my mind around all this that's going on. I think a lot of us are baffled, and it just takes away from any. I think you're close to a conclusion, get more information, mixed information, just everything in between. But Carl Nesbitt, we know that he's a stepfather to Todd, okay? And we saw him in the footage I even put up, roaming the halls. He's really known in Chicago. And this right here that you're looking at is really bothersome, of course. The hotel guest who was doing the construction work on a hotel for the restaurant, Carl Nesbitt himself,